So let's finish this off. Just in this part. I think this part should be alright. I'm going to go. Sorry, that was weird, wasn't it? So I'm actually deciding to make this fit for maybe 3 or 4. Making this fit for 3 or 4 test tubes. But this is the final bit, eh? Final bit. It's the final countdown. Do 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 do. But of course, I actually want to make a pin assembly so you can glue this in so it won't actually slide off. So let's inset it not by that much, Jesus. Inset it by that much, and let's extrude inwards about minus 0.3. Not a deep hole, but it's enough to put a cap in and glue it. So let's bring it to right. Bring it to the right. The right stuff. Let's grab this. This should be big enough. And then we can maneuver it here like that. Just front view. W key's already on. Like that. And that's radius is fine. We're going to increase by 0.5. And obviously, as it should be quite a suitable cap, which this is, I'm going to make an editable poly. I can't say editable poly. Editable. Let's connect it in the middle just so I know. Oh, Jesus. Connect it and move the line just so I know where the cap will fit. And let's go to why doesn't right view have a thing? Let's go to right view and let's make a, I don't want a cylinder, sorry. One is a sphere. The reflex, flex. But I'm dancing on the danger line. That's where I'm going to end it. I'm going to half cap that, so I'm going to unsmooth that and chop the hemisphere on 90. Am I? Point 0.5. That was weird. Which is fine. Fantabulous. I'll be adorable poly. But I'm going to select this and drag these inwards just so they fit here like that. So that's a cap done. And let's open that, and let's attach these two together. And holy matrimony. Now we've got a nice little snub cap. Hubcap. Let's undo that. And now we've got this lovely pin assembly here. Let's put in perspective. Attach this. Now we have that. Did I? No. I just. I'm gonna just pull this back a bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Okay. It's a mushroom cap. So I'm going to go to front view. Oh, not grab you, grab you. Grab these, grab that. And pull them in. Hang on. You grab both of them to actually pull them in like that. So let's pull them in there. Then this can be attached to that. Bloody. We can glue that in like that. And now we have a nice cap that's wider than this, just so it won't slide off. Hey. And now we can go back and attach these two lovebirds together. Yeah. I'm going to quickly save it. Right, for this, I'm going to want to grab these polys. Done. Extrude it. Not by that much. Christ. Do it just by... just by 5. Because I want it to be high enough so you won't hit your hand on there, so... Sure. Whoops. So let's grab this one and put it on top like that. So what I'm going to do is something that I haven't done, so bear with me if I get it wrong. Let's inset this. Not by a lot, just by that. Just by 3.5. Let's make it an accurate 3.5. So I'm not going to inset this, but I'm going to go to top view. I'm going to put it into 4/4, which I should have done before. But what I can do now is I'm going to grab these. Ooh, no, I can get the slice plane. So if you click slice plane and rotate it, you can actually get a very accurate thing like that. Oh, it's even better when you put angle snap on, isn't it? I only want it by... I only want a line, so... because it'll only make a line where a line isn't. So we click slice, and we can rotate it around to there, and click slice. So now that we have 4/4, we can now delete all but 1/4, which you'll find out why I'm doing this in a tickety-boo second. So we have that. Of which I'm going to activate pivot, and this should be still centered, but let's center it there instead. So let's pick out 2, 3, 4. Oh, wrong button. Control Z, Control Z. Let's pick out 3 of these. Let's pick out 4 actually. I want to make this even. Vaguely even, of course, but so we're going to delete these. So what we're going to do instead is actually grab the line tool and bridge these. Bridge them. Of course, I'm going to have to do this individually because it is curved. So, but you know, once we've done one, we can do the other 4. So we've got this now, and what I want, it's what I want. is we need to go top view and isolate this. So now we've got a really nice corner here. What we do is we're going to go here, go down to compound object. No, not compound. It's the next one along, go to splines and we go to arc. And with this we can drag here like that, and then it's a bit fiddly, but once you've got it, you've got it. And of course we can move it around. We can move it if we want to, which I'm going to actually rotate it a little bit around like that, just so I want an accurate arc and not this curve. It is being a little bit of a curve. Now, to render it, we're going to enable and render and enable and viewport. And I don't want it that thick, so I'm going to half it by, well, just half it. And we're here like that, and now I can drag it up to the actual object. Top is the button I was looking for there. So now we have that. So what this curve is going to do, aside from being a little fidgety, really fidgety, but we can of course actually click interpolation. And we can an editable spline, and then F3, and then we can add a curve or flatten it, whatever you want really. Woo! Just curve it slightly. Don't get a thing like that. Now we can bevel poly, center it. So now that we have that, oh, obviously I've made it a little bit flatter on the thing here. Because now that we've done that, we can grab this, select front view, or top view, even make a tube. I'm going to make it wider. I'm going to actually, whoops, I've forgotten how tubes work. Tube train. You bugger. I don't really need manual. So what you want to do is you want to fit this through there like that. Or better idea. Actually no, it has to be a gimbal. So tough luck. So let's actually select both these and isolate them two instead. Because what you wanted to do is you wanted to be able to swing out, which is why a centrifuge does that. It's because it swings out, which makes all the bottom shit force its way to the bottom. You know. So now, let's get that top radius out like that, because you want it to be a bit thick and swingy. Let's lower that actually, that's a bit too thick. And now we can add another tube. so you can fit a test tube in. I haven't measured what a test tube width is, but you know, I can only guess, to be honest, because I don't have any test tubes. As long as that doesn't go through a little bit, but it can't touch that. You little bugger. Don't know about you, but I think that looks okay. But poly, you can kind of just use this as a toy as well, I suppose. So let's attach them two, which is all good. But let's grab this. Grab that place. Attach these two. But because we need quarters of this, we need to select both of them and group them. Group them as just group one at the minute. But we need to raise this up. Oops. Just a bit. It's top view. Because this is a bottom corner, so I'm going to have to swap around like that. So what we do here is we're going to activate the pivot and to center it to the world. And what we can do, but dude, thank you. So we can shift, select, so we get a perfect 180. We can select both of them, press front. I'll do that, whatever. And grab the x-axis, green one. And have them there like that. But then we can just grab and pull. Whoops. Grab and pull them up like that. And obviously we can go into left view. Activate the pivot, center, and align. Now with that, we can pull them up perfectly. Just to make sure we just press F3. I don't know why they're lower. Anyway. That's fine as is. Now we have that. We can now ungroup. Now they're two separate things, and we can attach all of them four together like that. Making sure. And I know we're nearly 20 minutes in, but I'm making sure this is finished. And these can obviously stay put here like that. This can now be attached to that. So now that we have this model of some ridiculous contraption. We can now print it. Obviously I can't print it because I don't have a 3D printer. If I did, I would. But obviously this doesn't need a pin because it'll sit on top. This will hopefully spin. And I suppose you make it quite a size. It wasn't for test tubes in there. You can make these bigger because I'm putting the file in Thingiverse as well. So if you pop the Thingiverse, which I'll leave in the description of this video, it's also in my... Oh, stretch. Itchy, tasty. It's also in my channel art, so please pop on. It'll be really appreciated if you print or comment or like it or whatever. But for now, I'm going to try and make something else later. Pardon me, sorry, on my list. But for now, I will see you later. Bye bye!